guys, and welcome back to Batman Week. My name is Sam Carrico, and this week on the Film Fan Club channel, we're talking about Batman, all leading up to the review of Suicide Squad coming on August 5th. All things Batman in film. We might talk about some television and video games as well, too. What video games? We'll see. We'll get there. But today, we're going to talk about Batman the Killing Joke, the animated film that Fathom Events released on July 25th and 26th. And it's coming to Blu-ray today on August 2nd. I got a chance to see it on the 25th of the 25th of July. What did I think? Well, first, what is The Killing Joke about? It's based on the pivotal Batman versus the Joker storyline called The Killing Joke from the comics. It's a graphic novel now, and it was very important to not only the Joker, but Batman's relationship with the Joker. Of course, how he doesn't refuse to kill him, and Joker's always trying to prove that there's one bad day that can separate him from any person, Batman, or in this case, Commissioner Gordon. This adaptation brings together Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy, both who started playing the characters Batman and the Joker in the animated series, which started in 1992. They're amazing actors that have both been playing these iconic characters for nearly 20 years, is it? 20? I think over 20. Yes, over 20 years they've been playing these characters, and it's just great to see them come back and play them once again. So what did I think of this, okay? It's a really mixed bag, The Killing Joke. It's some of it is very good. Of course, a lot of the Joker stuff I really liked, but then some of it it felt tacked on. There's this extended prologue with Batgirl, which kind of expands on her character, and I like that. But the way they expand on her character, I didn't really appreciate. I mean, they make her have a relationship with a romantic or a sexual relationship, I guess, with Bruce Wayne. Batman, of course, and it's just very weird how they because I mentioned. I think Batgirl, Barbara Gordon, she still lives with her father. I think she's like supposed to be a senior in high school or a freshman, sophomore in college. I believe Bruce Wayne is typically in his late 30s, early 40s. So I mean, it's just a very weird dynamic in relationship. Just the choice to have him have sex in the first act of this film. I get that they're trying to flesh out her character and, identify, why Bruce and her have such a connection, but they can do that in other ways. I mean, gosh, they hopefully do it with Dick Grayson without having to resort to the same kind of tricks that they've done in this film, but we'll get there, I guess. What did I think of, once they introduced the Joker, it's all fantastic, because, of course, the villain they had before that, they had Batgirl going up against, this guy named Paris Franz or something, and that was just not very interesting in the first half. So once you get to the Joker, and they hold out on the Joker for a little while in this film, of course, it's played to perfection. Mark Hamill is fantastic in the current form of the Joker, and in the flashbacks whenever we get to see this possible incarnation of his, tragic past. And I've always been kind of apprehensive to the idea of doing a Joker origin story, at least on the big screen, and whenever I saw this, it really worked. I thought that they were able to make me kind of care about this guy who's committing all these heinous acts. And speaking about these heinous acts that he's committing, I really like the ideas that are introduced in the graphic novel and then brought to life on this in this adaptation. But I do like it. I don't know. It just seems like it's better in a more grand story, because I did find this particular one to be a little bit anticlimactic towards the end, and what is all comes out of all this. I like it whenever the Joker's idea of one bad day and all that can be applied to something a little bit larger than this, like The Dark Knight or something. I think it really works in The Dark Knight. I love that they were able to take that kind of inspiration from this from the graphic novel and then apply it to that. And it really shows that they did how they took the inspirations from it. And I think that the way that they adapted from the graphic novel really worked in this film. In some of them aspects, they really stuck to it, I think, from what I know of the graphic novel. I haven't read the graphic novel, but I've read about it online. I haven't been able to get my hands on a copy. But, I've read the quotes, the actual Killing Joke itself in the story. I know that. And it was really nice because I forgot all about it until I saw it in this film. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's cool. So that was really cool. This film's really got a lot of stuff to like in it, but also there's a lot of stuff to not really like. The animation style was a little bit weird too. It kind of felt kind of cheap. I don't know, but of course I love the action. I love the Joker. I love Batman in the film. I love them going up against each other. I love seeing Batgirl in action. She's a badass in this film. I just didn't really like what was going on in her personal life. I didn't find it very interesting. They could have done something else with it. It was all. This was all. I mean, really, basically, all the stuff from the graphic novel that you like, you'll like it in the movie. But all the stuff that they've kind of thrown in there to kind of make it fill out the feature length of the film, the running time, you may not be as into it as they'd like you to be. So for me, it's going to be 6.5 out of 10 for Batman: The Killing Joke. What did you think about it, guys? Let me know in the comments section below. Make sure you subscribe to the Film Fan Club on YouTube for more videos in Batman Week. I just did a Batman vs. Superman Ultimate Edition spoiler review. That should be up now. We got a podcast coming up tomorrow where I'm going to talk about the history of Batman throughout film, or at least the highlights of it, and then an Arkham City review coming up for you guys soon, all leading up, of course, to the Suicide Squad non-spoiler review that's going to be on Friday, August 5th. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, the Film Fan Club, and follow me on the various social media sites as well. It's at Samuel D. Carrico. So thanks a lot, guys. That'll do it for me. I'll see you in the next video.